Hi everyone, and welcome back into my kitchen, and today we're going to be making a corn salad. This is a really great recipe for summertime because it's hot, you really don't want to have to use your stove or oven, and this is a completely non-cooked recipe. It's also great for this time of year because it's going to use a lot of the produce that's available right now. So we're going to start off with 3 ears of corn. Now I already have 2 of them cut off of the cob and in my bowl here. But I wanted to show you the way that I do it here at home, so that way it makes it a little bit quicker and easier. So I'm going to go ahead and use my mandolin here, and I have this set at the widest setting. And then carefully, you're just going to take it and you're going to push your corn through. You're going to rotate it so that way the edge is right on the corner here. And then we're just going to keep rotating it. We're going to get all of that corn off. You should end up making about 5, maybe 6 turns, just depending on the size of the ear of corn that you have. Alright, so we have all of our corn in here now. Next we're going to add tomatoes. Now it's going to be about 2 cups of tomatoes in total. Go ahead and use different tomatoes. I have a mixture of some cherry tomatoes in here, and then a couple slicer tomatoes that we got off of our plants here at home. With these, with your cherry tomatoes, you're going to just slice them in half, and then your regular sized tomatoes, just cut them up in chunks however you want, whatever is going to be comfortable for you. But I did have another quick trick that I wanted to show you guys. If you're slicing your cherry tomatoes in half, the quick way to do it is I have like deli container lids here, but if you just have like Tupperware lids, also works great. So I just have all my cherry tomatoes here tucked into one. I'm going to take a matching lid, put it upside down over it, and I'm just going to take my knife and I'm just going to slice it in half using the lid as a guide. Super quick, super easy, and now all my tomatoes are sliced. I'm going to go ahead and put them in here with the rest. We'll go ahead and set these guys aside. And now I'm going to take my tomatoes, add them in with the corn. Then I also have, this is about 3 scallions worth of the greens and whites, just chopped on a high bias. So I'm going to add these in here. Then I have a handful of basil leaves that I just have finely chopped. I'm going to add this in. Now I have about 3 tablespoons of champagne vinegar. I'm going to add all of that in. I'm going to give this a good healthy dose of some salt and pepper. We're just going to give this a little bit of a stir, get everything mixed in. One thing I really enjoy about this recipe is that with the raw corn you get a lot different texture than you do with, you know, like a boiled or steamed or even a fried corn. You get it's a little bit crisper, a little bit fresher. It's just something that we all really enjoy here at my house. Okay, so we have that all mixed up. And then I'm going to make some croutons for the top of it. Now normally this would be where I'd show you how to make some homemade croutons, but because I wanted to make this a no-cook recipe at all, I went ahead and I just used some store-bought croutons. So these are just some butter and garlic croutons that I found at the store. If you can find unseasoned ones, those would be preferable, but if you can't find unseasoned ones, just the one with the lightest amount of seasoning is preferred. So I'm going to take my croutons here, I'm going to throw them into another mixing bowl. And then I'm going to take a little bit of olive oil, just kind of sprinkle it on here, just so it has some adhesiveness to it. And then I'm going to use this powder mixture that I came up with. And what this is it's 2 tablespoons of salt, 2 tablespoons of garlic powder, 2 tablespoons of onion powder, 1 tablespoon of smoked paprika. Again, my favorite one is the bourbon barrel smoked paprika from Bourbon Barrel Foods. Then I have about 8 twists of ground pepper, and then just a dash of minced or ground clove. So I'm just going to sprinkle some of this in here. And then we're just going to give this a healthy shake. Just give a chance for all of those croutons to get coated. And make a little bit of mess at the same time. Okay, now you can see that those all have a nice little bit of coating on here. And then you just take them, sprinkle them right over the top. Now you can do this, you know, in a nice serving bowl, or you can portion out your salad individually and then add your croutons to the top. I just like serving it in my mixing bowls. So there you have it. It's super quick, super easy, makes for a great, you know, quick lunch. This makes for a great party meal as a side. We do this at our house for parties all the time, and everybody just loves it to death. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You can find me on my YouTube channel here. I'm also on Facebook at Southernish. You can find me on Instagram at jrousey, and you can also find me on my website, which is mysouthernish.com. Thank you guys and have a great day.